I'm Johnny Massacre and welcome to the cheeky live stream number 180. Top score in darts, cuzzy. I'm in London, bruv. This is my London vlog and fucking I just don't know where to begin. I've got to be quiet because I don't want to piss off my neighbours. What a fucking day. I mean, I don't know where to start, mate. I do not know where to start. I got opinions, bruv. I got opinions.
Milkatima Kesting says howdy.
Howdy, Milkster. How are you? I got opinions, cuzzy. I've got opinions, mate. I got opinions. London's not real. Like, it's not a real place. This is not a real fucking place. This is not real. It's not a real place, mate.
Milkatima Kesting says doing alright, you sound sleepy.
Pretty sleepy, mate. Pretty sleepy. Got to be a bit quiet because of the neighbours. Fucking hell. Where to start? Where to fucking start? Where to start? Let's start from the top, shall we? Let's start from the top, tippity top. So, oh my god, I can't even talk about what I'm seeing in the news. The UK, I mean, fuck, we've been here before. The UK is dead, okay. What is it now? More dead? More dead than it was last week? It's undead? It's in a death spiral. It's in a fucking death spiral. Did you see the news today in the UK? Two Afghani migrant maids who are 17, who just came off a small boat, aped Ray, a 15-year-old girl. And one of their lawyers said they have to hide his identity because if people knew he was a migrant, there would be riots. Another story, just in one day, a migrant is now being tried for actual, say, assault/grape, but we are still processing his asylum claim. He can still claim asylum because of our batshit crazy ECHR laws. European Court of Human Rights. Yeah, we love being governed so fucking much in England. We have a government for our government. Okay. But I went into town today. Dude, population replacement is real. Like, it's not like when I was a kid. It's not like when I was growing up. It's different now. It's just like less than half of the people are the native Brits, right? It's fucking mad to see. Like, imagine you reversed it and loads of British people suddenly started appearing in Sudan, and then there was more than 50% of the people in Sudan or Sudan's capital were white British. The left, who welcome foreigners into England, would say that's some kind of genocide, right? But it's okay when you do it against a certain demographic because neo-Marxism. I actually think there's less than 36% white British in London. It's mad. Even on dating app, right? You just look on a dating app. What country am I in, dude? It's fucking mad. And the intellectual pathogen of progressivism, it's like so many of the girls on dating apps, she, her pronouns. George Orwell said it, like they're the most susceptible, right? It's the young women. It's absolutely freaking crazy. Absolutely mental. It's not all doom and gloom though. I mean, there's still some good shit. Fuck. London, mate. There's still some good shit. I feel today, Monday, after having landed last Thursday at 6 25 in the morning, I'm finally settling and just starting to naturally gravitate towards the things that I want to do. I was going to go to 2 raves, Friday or Saturday. Thank God that I didn't. I wouldn't have made it, cuzzy. Would not have made it.
BrWR says, any calls to prayer waking you up? Milkatima Casting says undead sounds right lol. Lantern TB7Z says hi Johnny, I can see you live when you are in London. I try to avoid staying in London. Horror, horror. BrWR says, pre-zombie zombification.
So, okay, so where to fucking start? So, I took a video, I'm just mumbling, because I could try to remember as much as possible. So, I went to meet a mate, and they live in Bethnal Green, and I went to Whitechapel and walked. Okay, Whitechapel, what? This is not a real this is not a real place. This is not a real, like, how can this even exist? How can this place even exist? So, door opens at the train to Whitechapel, and it's a bunch of people who, let's just say, like, their ancestors hadn't been here for hundreds of years. They just walk straight onto the train before I walk out. So, like, no manners instantly. It's like a whole different culture. The area is like white British. I don't know what the percent is, but it must be less than 20%. It must be like 10%. I don't know. Someone can look it up. Whitechapel. Ironically, it's called Whitechapel. So go out there, and it's a hellscape, man. It's the decay, the state of the buildings, the state of the bricks, the grime, and just trash everywhere. There's graffiti fucking everywhere, and not good graffiti. I'm talking like the worst graffiti. I mean, the council, can you fucking clean this place up? Seriously, where's the fucking money going? So, every single shop, there's not one shop actually producing anything of real value. There's no innovation. There's nowhere that you'd want to go. It's every single shop is halal, like halal meat, halal produce. Like some of the shop names, 30% are just in Arabic. I can't even read it. Like, I don't even know what this is. Biryani, like all like ethnic kind of curry places. There's like Africa travel centers, and there's just like, I just saw loads of Somali dudes walking around, Deliveroo drivers driving past me. What is there in this place for me? I don't fucking know, bruv. And like walking through some parts of it, there's so many derelict buildings. There's so many places that have closed down. There's like British pubs shut down. It's all shuttered. Loads of places shuttered. The majority of people in this area must be on benefits because there's no shops and they're all shutting down. If these people were producing and were making money, then they would be spending, and there'd be things opening, and there'd be a market to satisfy the demand that they have. But just there isn't. So it must be like a lot of social housing. I just saw a dude went past me, like Somali dude. He's in a wheelchair and he's like shouting and stuff. And he was with 2 other people, and like I think the first thing I saw when I went out was a burqa. It's like a parallel society. Like, what I thought, everyone's kind of mixing together, and we're all gonna mix together. It's a literal parallel society. It's mad, and it's just like fucking hell, bro. I don't know what to say. I was walking through. It's absolutely crazy, and the thing, like, when you see it and you walk through it, especially if you've lived in different times like myself, it's kind of devastating. It feels like it feels devastating. And then there's just so many people wearing hijabs and like burqas and stuff. It's what, and then later on I'm in another place. I'm in Camden, and then it's just like everyone. The bouncer is like Middle Eastern. The like half the staff like wearing hijabs. I'm thinking like, London's demographics have changed so drastically. This is completely. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. What is this? And then when you interact with people, like you interact with the woman who's working in the coffee shop wearing like a hijab, which is really nice. And okay, all right. When you interact with people, then it doesn't seem as drastic. But just when you're just walking around the city and you're seeing all this stuff, it feels completely crazy. It just feels completely mad. It's parallel societies you see in London, and just there's so much degradation in London. There's graffiti everywhere, every corner. And I walked to Brick Lane. So Brick Lane, how to even describe this shit? So that's where some of the native British are residing, and there's like cool stuff. There's actually stuff you want to buy. There's industry, there's production, there's things being made. There's these cool vintage clothing stores. There's kind of clever looking barbers and coffee shops, and there's a kind of punk store and all kinds of things. There's some innovative things there as well, and I thought, wow, this is really good. And the graffiti was really fucking good in Brick Lane. It's actually some of the best graffiti I've ever seen. And I went to a little market there, and there's a few Cockneys and local London people, but then there's a few of the kind of recent imports as well. They're on the same turf. It's very strange, but I got some good vibes from Brick Lane. I felt, yeah, I'm here, I'm in London, and I could, something could happen here. But I mean, it's all over the place. But most of London is basically a shithole. It's so run down. Coming from Tokyo, man, it's just, what the fuck? It's so dysfunctional, this city. I can't even put into words how dysfunctional this place is. Like on the tube, all the windows are scratched up and knifed up everywhere. This is the fucking tube. Every single person who comes here is going to go on it. What does that say about London? I like the grit, I like the grind, but it's actually ridiculous now. London can't clean up the decay as fast as it's coming. It's like an exponent. It's like a logarithmic decline. It's fucking mental. You're looking at the tube window on the subway, and you see the subway logo, and it's like it felt like the remnants of a great empire. You've got all this shit and all these logos and iconography, but it's just being slowly overwhelmed by decay. The city just can't handle. It can't handle its current state. And there's something in the Bible, right, where they all speak in tongues and they all speak in different languages and no one can fucking understand each other, and it's not good. What is that? I'm sure Milky will let me know in the comments. That's like being in London. It's just foreign languages fucking everywhere. It's like tons of Europeans, guys, like, and it's like, and even the people who are kind of closer to us, the foreigners, the Spanish, or the you hear some Russians or Ukrainians and Italians, they just fucking shout in their language on the train. It's just too much immigration, man. It's too much. It has no identity anymore. It's this kind of weird, faceless, like progressive blob. And I don't see anything being made. I don't really see that much innovation anymore. It's all just riding on the past. It's fucking bizarre. It's super bizarre. Yeah, I went to a pub. Forgot to mention this pretty much on my second night. And you know that meme where it's, I'm a foreigner and I'm going to explain to you about your culture. There was a dude from, where is he from? I don't know, Qatar or Dubai or something. And he was very passionately telling an English person why his country was so great. It's like, in my country, I can't do this. And coming here, you have culture. The English guy looked a little bit afraid and was just nodding and going, oh, man, that really means a lot. Thank you so much. It's absolutely fucking mad. It's absolutely completely insane. But there's just so much decay and there's so much crime. I can see crime always, like 24 hours a day. It is everywhere, dude. Everywhere smells of weed. It never used to be like that. Progressive cities, always. There's just tons and tons of open drug use everywhere. Everything stinks of weed. So people just walking past the cops, like stinking of weed. When I got to Whitechapel, the first thing I saw was a whole bunch of cops and this someone who wasn't originally from England, like shouting at the cops. It's just crime everywhere. You see drug dealers everywhere. You see like shady things going on. It's fucking up. Like if an alien came down from an advanced civilization, they would do an immediate U-turn and go, "This is a clown show, bro. These motherfuckers have had you know, how many thousands of years, and they're doing this shit. Absolutely bonkers, man. It's just, I've just lost for words. It's such a crazy place. It's so dysfunctional. And the fucking weather, bro. Oh my, dude, it's freezing every day. It's damp as fuck, and there's leaves everywhere. Okay. Foliage is good. Maybe I've been in the concrete jungle too long, but there's just leaves everywhere, bro. It's cold and it's fucking damp, and it's just everything is soaked. There's leaves everywhere and there's mud everywhere. You don't have to live on this rock, bro. You just don't have to live here. I can't understand why England had the biggest empire in history and they just chose the UK to headquarter. You could have chosen fucking anywhere, bro. It didn't have to be on this rock. But I do love it. I do love it. And I'm just passive. If you passively observe it, and if you come from Tokyo where there's no like things scratched into the window, there's literally no graffiti in the train, outside the train, no one does any crazy shit on the train, you never see drugs anywhere, everything functions, there's no weirdos, there's no people doing weird shit all the fucking time, there's not like millions of people from another country wandering around everywhere, people looking sketchy as fuck, people from other countries taking the Deliveroo jobs that would otherwise go to the native Japanese. All the Deliveroo drivers are all Japanese, look happy, cycling around, making their money, prices aren't driven down. When you come from a society like that into England, holy fuck, bro, it is like, it's got to be ground zero for the progressive project. It's absolutely fucking crackers. And it's not just what you're seeing in the demographics and stuff. It just permeates all the way through society. Marxism. The judges are captured by Marxism. The judges will give more lenient sentences to people who are from protected groups. It's a Marxist system right through, top to bottom. Marxist propaganda everywhere. I'm on the train line. It's called Windrush. The entire train line is dedicated to a bunch of economic migrants who came over some time ago. And then the socialist narrative is that they came over to help like rebuild. And they came over because they're economic migrants. The whole train line is named after it. It's just day in, day out reminded that diversity is our strength. Diversity is our strength. Globalist project is our strength. Completely insane, crazy stuff, crazy. But I'm just passive, right? And when you start to get in the mix, and you start chatting to people in a weird sort of way, it kind of works. If people aren't talking to each other, people aren't communicating, and this is one of the big problems, is we become further away with social media. We can just sit at home and just get all our news from social media, and we just think it's like the worst thing ever. And like, don't get me wrong, walking around here coming from Tokyo, it does feel like that sometimes, but when you get in the mix and you start chatting to people, communicating, and you're just civilized, okay, maybe I'm overreacting a little bit, and let's just get in the mix. But I'm building my way up to it. Didn't go to those 2 raves on the weekend. Best decision I ever made. And just slowly getting my strength back after the jet lag. And went into a cafe, random cafe, decided to get heavily caffeinated. Just 2 people sitting next to me. A couple is Kevin and Lauren. Nicest people from fucking Glasgow. I was telling them about you lot and Slubs, the other guy from Glasgow on the channel, and how he's just got a foul mouth and just says crazy shit. And I was saying, like, we're just cracking jokes about Glaswegians, and they came down to visit, and I was just saying, mate, London's a mad place. And then the girl who he was with, it was her first coffee. I said, oh my lord, you are speaking to the caffeine fiend. Get ready for the first day of the rest of your life. And she said the caffeine didn't really do much, wasn't really feeling it. But later on the Insta, she said, I'm getting boosted when I left the cafe. But just that little interaction, it was so fucking good. I loved it. After being on Dagobah training with fucking Yoda's spirit for the last year, back in the mix in London. Come back, mate. and just interacting with people. It's the thing in Japan. For all those qualities, people are so introverted. No one will ever talk to you in a cafe, and if they do, it's going to be weird as hell because the cultures are really different, and it's hard when the cultures mix. Ironically, I'm not mixing in their culture, but I'm paying my fucking taxes and I'm following the fucking rules and I'm being as discreet as possible, and I'm not taking any fucking benefits at all, literal zero. But yeah, just speaking to this Glaswegian couple just breathes life back into you, and they're so friendly. And I would just keep the conversation momentum slow and like have a bit of silence, but they'd instantly come back into the conversation. I'm very friendly, lots of questioning, and I thought, fucking hell, this is amazing. I love it. And it's a shame that they were going back to Glasgow because they were such good crack. Would have been good to hang out more, but that was amazing, and like the energy I got from that was just fucking incredible. And I haven't even really gone out yet, so Lord of mercy, this weekend, cuzzy wuzzy, got the raves locked and loaded, got 3 of them stacked, one on top of another, and I can't wait to get amongst it. It's a fucking mental city. It's like something out of a movie. It's like, it's not real. This isn't a real place. London is fucking mad. It's fucking mad. And look, all it needs, we need to have like nationalist patriot in charge of the city as the mayor, as the prime minister, mass deportation of every single illegal. This is unsustainable now. We're having gangs make the migrants ingest and swallow class A narcotics because they know how easy it is to get them over the border and there's no checks. We need to just get all this out. You can have migration and there is enrichment and there is vibrancy and you do get a buzz, but it cannot be at the scale that it is. It's unsustainable. It's unsustainable. It's absolutely mad. And I know that because I live in Japan, and it's the complete opposite, and it just functions so well. There's a few migrants like me, and the ones that come in, they're heavily vetted, and the society functions. London will always be more multicultural, and that's what I grew up with, and it works. It works, but it's just it's fucking mad right now, and you can see the city is tired, bro. The city is tired. There's not enough money to go around in England anymore, and it's falling apart at the seams. It really fucking is.
Luca Chronic says, "It's an invasion, bruv. Your British leaders are immigrating their own extinction. The same would have happened to us in the USA if Camilla won. God bless POTUS DJT. BrWR says, "Bizarre, where did they come from?" Milkatima Kesting says, "Chulsu had a family member who served in the Vietnam War. Got PTSD from the Charlies, owned his house for a long time. Then his neighborhood became Little Saigon, that's you right now, LMAO." BrWR says, "Kobayashi Maru." Milkatima Kesting says, "Tower of Babel, my dude."
That's the one.
BrWR says, "Tower of Babylon." Zlen Omega says, "Hey Johnny and chat, hope all is well." Milkatima Kesting says, "Tower of Babylabila London." BrWR says, "We're watching him radicalize in slow motion." BrWR says, "Have you seen Minnesota, John?"
Yeah.
BrWR says, "You can tell them you're not racist, I'm your friend." Zlen Omega says, "The number of Western European countries I would visit is basically 0. BrWR says, "Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts."
Oh my god, so we got the slow chat. Oh no, we don't. It's just mad. It's just fucking mad, bruv. What can I say? There's so much crime. What can I say? Make my shit, the Chronic. Nancy McShane, I see you there. Nancy, you have to change your name on the YouTube studio. Right, I need to give people text-to-speech over here. Oh, Lord of mercy. But that was literally the first thing I did. I went into a coffee shop on my own. Instantly, it's like just to strike up a conversation.
Milkatima says, "Oh hell yeah, Nancy is here."
Just striking up a conversation, like that's where it just like enriched my spirit. It was so good. That's the first social thing I did. I just felt ready.
Luca Chronic says, "Nansim Chain 3501, amen to that." Zlen Omega says, "Back on the cigars, I see."
I have to be in London. You need something, bro. That's why everyone's getting mash up all the time. I mean, I had to stay grounded. You know, I had to spend a bit of time with my mum, spend time with my dad, had a meal with him. I'm on the keto, but I had a few roast potatoes. He poured me some red wine. Okay, let's do it. And it just felt good. And like, you just want to get the momentum, just carry that momentum forward. Once I'm grounded with that base, then it's like go from there. So that coffee shop was bigger than you might realize. It was great. So we go from there, we build it from there, and it's going to get buck wild. We're going to get buck wild, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait, cuzzy. I see John Bocco. John Bocco, you've also got to get your... You've got to reserve your YouTube handle, your title. Otherwise, it's going to be John Bocco 7110. Oh, the weather outside is... But here's the thing. Honest to God, if you're like a native British and you're just you've been out the game and then you come back into it and you're just walking around and you're not interacting with people and you go to some area like that, it's fucking weird. It's like you've gone in the Twilight Zone. It doesn't feel like you're in London. It's super weird. I've got a few photos. So there's one I've just speaking into the mic and just... Oh God. So like, okay, Bilal hairdresser, and just the design as well. It's like he's printed it on his mum's printer. Second shot. China Arc supermarket. China Arc. Like, what is it? What? China Arc supermarket. Is this some Chinese medicine? What's that? Over the road. It's like a Palestine thing. It's like Bangla carpets. But like, I mean, there's nothing here, bro. There's nothing here for me here. I don't want to... There's nothing to consume. There's nothing really being produced. And then like, just within a few seconds, like Deliveroo driver. And look how wet and cold it is, man. With that as well, with that aesthetic. The next thing, coffee house, sweets, halal, like ice cream. This place ain't... This isn't for me. And there's like no one in there like me. Like next, Dhaka biryani. It's a parallel universe. There's no mixing of cultures at all. It's like a parallel society. And it's just biryani house. There's a sign for St. Mary's, Queen Mary's University. So like I went onto their website and it says the most inclusive university of its kind anywhere, to open the doors of opportunity, to create a truly inclusive environment building on our cherished cultural diversity where students and staff flourish, reach their full potential and are proud to be part of the uni, dedicated to the public good. Okay, sounds legit. We will generate new knowledge, challenge existing knowledge, and engage locally, nationally and internationally to create a better world. This is like communism ground zero. Our core values to be inclusive and maintain our proud tradition of nurturing and supporting talented students and staff regardless of their background and circumstances, and continually enhance our strong engagement with our local and global communities. Collectively, we're proud. But it's a literal communist hive. And then there's all this stuff about like how they fund, you know, it's even if you don't have the money, we'll fund it and stuff. So it's like, again, it's like everything there is public funded, and you can see that because if it's public funded, it's not going to look good. No one has any reason to improve because the shitter it is, the more money you're going to get. It's wowzers. Wallace and Gromit with the wrong trousers, cuzzy. But I mean, in a weird sort of way, it's like this dystopia. I just try to make it creative and fun. It's like this dystopia, you know, in those dystopian sci-fi movies, you have these weird like these sectarian conflicts and people living down there and people living up here. It's just what? It's gonna get real fucking spicy when I start going into town partying. I just can't even. I don't know where it's gonna go. Cuzzy.
Zlen Omega says, hope your family is doing well. John Bocco 7110 says, do you get any old vibes of what you remember the old UK was? John Bocco 7110 says, sure thing. John Bocco 7110 says, What is that? John Bocco 7110 says, UK has lost its British atmosphere.
That part
John Bocco
has.
7110 says, looks like it gone fully Muslim.
Well, it's only that area is in particular like very high
John Bocco
population.
7110 says, UK people made a big mistake voting back the Labour Party back in.
Say that again. You can say that again.
Thank you, boomers. John Bocco 7110 says, it's insane. Lantern TB7Z says, if you want to see good old Britain, go to the countryside. I go back to East Anglia. Suffolk, avoid London.
Oh, lad of birthday. I've got to open the window, cuzzy, but my neighbour's going to get angry. I've got to be careful, yeah? Fucking hell, cuzzy. But when I went into Shoreditch, I started to get the vibes. Look at the next shop here, right? This was like, it's the next shop. There's nothing, this is not for me. This place is not for me, right? It's a parallel society. Solicitor, family law, crime.
John Bocco 7110 says, let him smell the smoke, lol.
Is that, well, there's a solicitor for family law crime, and you know what that's going to be about. The next thing, I mean, it's just constant, dude. Next shop, like fucking giant, like communist fist with Palestine flag. It feels like our adversaries implanted this Marxist shit. Where else did it fucking come from? And then like there's a shop next door, halal shop, and there's like fruit all over the floor, bruv. Look at that. There's little fruit just on the floor. You cannot be serious, dude. You just can't. Is that a thing? And I'm walking around and I'm just saying, like, well, you can hear what I'm saying. Council houses. It's just everything is shut down, like council houses. I mean, it's not like that everywhere, but some places are like that. And then just walking around, some of the graffiti is just look at the wall. Look at the state of that. Look at that. Like, look at the walls, dude. Look at it. Seriously. Imagine, right, every single fucking day, like you live here and you walk past that and you see that every fucking day.
Says average specialty store experience.
Every single day, and it's wet and it's cold, and you just see that shit, and plus a load of junkies. I said that this place is like a human on a desert island making the most of shitty resources. So
John Bocco 7110 says, UK is destroyed.
So like that whole area, within it, there's a few like native British, ethnic British, whatever you want to call them. And it's like they're on a desert island making the most of the lack of resources. So look, like see now it's like, oh, this is for me, something kind of cool, right? Something cool and some nice art or whatever and some breakfast, okay. But then like going further along, look, then it starts to change. Someone's written all lives matter in graffiti. It's a mad place. Look at just all this shit going on in London.
W says, you should open a British store.
It's a fucking mental place. Like look at the state of the fucking wall, bruv. Look every day. You're going to look at that and go, this is beautiful. It's falling apart, dude. It's a fucking state. Look at this. Free Congo, free Sudan, free Gaza, support a local cause. It's just like, why the fuck is this here, dude? But then it started to get good towards Brick Lane. Like, look how good this graffiti is, right? That's just going to another level. Then you get some good shit. Oh, then there's me taking shirtless pics in the All Saints changing room. Now we have some amazing graffiti. So Brick Lane, different experience, like fucking unbelievable. Look at that.
John Bocco 7110 says, Japan almost got lost in that madness. Thankfully you guys got a new conservative prime minister.
Let's hope it makes a difference, but look how unbelievable. Like, this is good graffiti. This is Brick Lane. No, Shoreditch, I think. That's one of the coolest pieces I've ever fucking seen. So, and then I'm seeing this, and then the life comes back into me, and I think, okay, now this is actually really fucking cool. And there's like a little football pitch outside Shoreditch High Street Station. There's all these like English lads playing football in the rain. So, like, there's still some shit here. But like, it's just all over the fucking place. But then I had one of these, and that was good. And mate, the gachapon has come to Camden Market is actually pretty cool. So I know that's about it. I mean, mate, the news right now is fucking mad. Dude, it's actually like, it's getting really bad, the whole migrant crisis thing and the migrant crimes. The Labour government is saying we've got to deport, but they're not really. They're still investing in it.
Says, be honest, did you get deported because you were talking shit about our beloved new prime minister?
Bro. Yeah, no, it's what can I say? So anyways, that's
7110 says, looks some parts of the old UK is there, but it's few and far between.
Still there, but bro, I was so tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm still fucked from landing on Thursday morning. So anyways, yeah, I can't even read the UK news because there's so much just insane, depressing stuff. I can't do it. But if you enjoyed this cheeky little London vlog, please consider donating on streamlabs.com/Johnny Massacre, patreon.com/Johnny Massacre, or paypal.me/gimme a hell yeah.
John Bocco 7110 says, after seeing all that I would need a smoke too, lol, get some rest, mate.
That's what I'm saying. OG Von Merbach, if you want to donate, when you do the Streamlabs, you got to click log in. You got to log in first, like log in with your YouTube or something, and then it should be possible. But yeah, Camden Market's pretty fucking cool. It's very, very touristy even on a Monday, but yeah, some good stuff there. Some interesting food and burgers and shit.
Zlen Omega says, what's the best way to support you, like where you get all the money I send?
Streamlabs.com/Johnny Massacre, the first one. It's the first one. The shit's about to get cool because I'm kind of coming back to the real world, and yeah, I'm gonna have the full energy by the weekend, and oh my god, yeah, there's a lot going on. So there's a lot happening. So I'll be back soon. Right, my stepmom made a roast, and it was fucking good, man. Roast potato. I had a naughty roast potato. I'm on the keto. I shouldn't have done it, but I couldn't fucking help it, cuzzy. I couldn't help it.
Omega says, okay, bet brother, get some sleep, enjoy your time with family.
Thank you. I'm gonna smoke this and pass out. It's only 11 p.m. Good boy, being a good boy. Tomorrow, bench press, heavy bench press, and 2-hour run on the fucking treadmill. You get mad dizzy when you do that. When you step off, it's like you're gonna fall over, cuzzy.
Milkatima Kestings says, recover quickly and get on dem feet.
Get on them what? Do you know what we didn't do?
John Bocco 7110 says,
Yes.
Did you went to a pub? Bradw says, abracadabra or whatever they say. Lantern TB7Z says, I prefer handing you some cash gift than paying yen to your account in Tokyo.
I wouldn't say no, cuzzy. I'll be seeing you.
Zlen Omega says, I'm going to do the same workout in your honor, Johnny.
Cool. Really? I was gonna see. Here's the thing. I met up with a mate on Friday, and like the pub was so aggro and just there, and my mate was just being a fool. So I wasn't up for it, and I'm just not ready for it yet. I'm just exhausted. But today I walked past a quaint little pub, and I thought I actually wanted to go in for a cheeky Guinness, but I've got to keep the keto sensible, and I need to just feel good on the diet and the training, and then only do that if I haven't really eaten many calories. It's fucked up. Like if I drink, I could eat less, but I just don't want to put on any weight. I just want to keep it trim. But I wanted to go in. That's where something clicked, and then after that, I went for that coffee, and that's where it all started. That's the first place I actually went into, and straight away I'm chatting to people. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fucking awesome, and I'm going to find all the good shit. I'm going to bring you more positive stories. But fucking hell, it's a mad. You know, and like going into London the other day, this dude sat down next to me. He had an 8-pack of beer, or I don't know what, it stank, and he drank 3 cans in literally 5 minutes, just crushing it. This guy smelled of booze. It's such a dysfunctional society. The woman opposite me, like speaking in Russian, like full volume. Where am I? Why is this happening, cuzzy? London, wicked. But I love it. I'll see you lot soon, yeah. I'm gonna get some sleep. Good night, yeah. Cheers.
Milkatima Casting says always give in to the cheeky Guinness urge. Advice from an alcoholic.
It's coming, girl.